the Tangled Puppet. Go on ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe for me so as many people can get the message, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for tuning in. Again, if you're a new one, like turn the bell on so you can get all the notifications, okay? Because you never know when it's your message. Archangel Michael, the ancestors, the angels of the Most High, we ask that you ascend down into this present moment, giving us guidance, clearance, helping us get precise messages, no tongue-tied, delivering them the way that you would have them delivered, and helping us heal, grow, and evolve. In your holy name we pray, as above, so below. How was your day today? Was it still? Was it raining? Was it sunny? Mine? Different. We'll call it different. Something about today is definitely different around here. Archangel Michael, the ancestors, show us the message for today. There's some type of confidence in your magic, okay? Maybe it's a truth you've had. Maybe it's a truth you know. About moving out of stagnation, okay? So, give me one more for the overall energy. There's some type of reconciliation is going to happen because of the universe. The universe has, like, your back. They're your partner. They're helping you move out of stagnation. Maybe by the 15th, something's going to change, okay? A lot of changes due to some type of wish fulfillment where you put in the work. Some type of stability I'm seeing. Look, it's the initiation. It's the crossing. Okay, so you're crossing into and through this portal. Look, it's the portal of your heart. It's this portal of love. It's because you're crossing into your authentic self through your heart into your soul, okay? With the reconciliations, you have this group think come out that's mindful. So you could have a group of people coming together. It's the light on back here. You see something about the amount of time. You even got the umbrella and the sunshine, okay? People are guarding themselves from being sunburned, you know, from the sun, because they're so close to authenticity. Like the light is so bright. They've also received some type of knowledge from the universe lately that's allowed them to bloom and blossom, because you have this key here, and it's like in their mind. Their mind has opened up. Yeah, there was some type of ego that vanished. It's like the mirror that no longer serves here is busted, broken. Something about that ego is just gone. It's because you're part of this movement that we're in right now. This movement, you could be a chosen one that I'm picking up on, but you're having like a large amount of movement in your emotions, in your energetic field as well, due to your shamanic journey. You're stepping into a place where it's the first breath of this new mind, because it's unlocked. It's taken a lot of time, but you finally have unlocked it. The Divine Matrix came out. Maybe you stepped out of the Matrix into the Divine Matrix. You like needed some type of direction. Maybe you were unsure which way to go. That's why the ego had to go, okay? Something about this winter was like a gestational period to close doors on your ego, or whoever ego that has been... Hang on a second. Okay. How teachable are you, okay? Make sure that you're going to follow the community guidelines if you're going to be on here. Somebody's tapping into their inner child, and that's where this confidence is coming in. That's what's helping them move out of stagnation. I'm speaking to somebody that's like a rising phoenix, okay? Maybe you've been in your Akashic records lately. I'm seeing this book open up and it's just got all this magic just flowing through it and in it. You could be 32 years old, but it's like something in your energy is just free. It's wild. You could be tapping into some, or you could have dragon guides, spirit guides, dragon energies. You could be connected to some type of Viking lineage. Maybe you've been procrastinating when it comes to connecting back in with a group of people, back to that reconciliation, because I'm seeing procrastination. It's due to some type of cycles. Yeah, with a family and tribe. But you're stepping into this courage because the universe has your back, okay? On the bottom, we have this soulmate. So maybe you've had or will have some type of reconciliation with a soulmate, some type of group, and it's pushing things forward out of this place where things were stuck, where you're able to rise above, where, yeah, all masks are being removed, okay? Show me the energy of who I'm picking. Show me the energy of who I'm picking up on. You could be a Leo. You're taking some type of creative leadership where you're doing what you want and it's paying off. Something to do with your spiritual values. That's where this creativeness is. It's where you're doing what you want by sharing your ideas, your thinking, some type of long-range thinking or travel pertaining to your willpower as well, your spiritual values, your willpower. You're doing it your own way and it's working out for you. You could have Leo in your 9th house or Aries in your 9th house. Something to do with relationships here is the big hidden detail. We're picking up on a lot of it. So you're doing what you want. You're doing it your own way. You're doing it with your partners. You're doing it with some type of family, some type of tribe, and it's balanced, okay? It's really balanced. It's energized. And this is happening for you immediately. The way you project yourself, you're doing it your own way. And there's a lot of confirmations about you doing whatever it is your own way. It definitely pertains to masks. There's a lot of masks being revealed in these cards because they're being pulled off. That need to control when it comes to your ego, that obsession, it's some type of power struggle. That's another thing that's gone. You're being realistic about it. When big Saturn comes in with its karma, you know, you're looking back and you're being concerned about some type of obsession you've had where you've realized you have to wait sometimes and think about things like to remove a power struggle, I'm saying, and this could be like a full-time job for you, but you're doing it a little at a time. And you're starting to cherish these moments, okay? You could love art or have a beauty for it. I'm picking up on this Venus energy. It's your feelings. It's your attitude. It's you used your intuition and took your past lessons forward. It's like a big realization about you becoming the leader, acting like the leader, and being seen as a leader as well. You have a lot of this spiritual experience where you know and trust your psychic knowledge, so you're definitely a psychic, and the results from it is you have all that you need, and all that you need to know will always be there immediately. Yeah, some type of cause and effect is happening in your life. It could be because you're in your North Node as well. I'm picking up on that. Yeah, it's just like a new day for you. A new day because there's been a big, big transformation in your energy. Because of self-love and an inner journey, you have joy. Let's see what they were moving from in the past. Show me this past energy. Yeah, look, a lot of anger. There was a lot of anger there, especially when it came. Okay, so I'm seeing there was a lot of anger there with this retreat because somebody had to go inward. It could be like past energy as well because you have this reunion of souls. So maybe from a past life, there was a lot of anger built up and it had to move into balance, okay? It was like karma had to be cleared for this integration to happen. Oof. Yeah, there had to be a lot of forgiveness because there was something that wasn't changing. Some type of sexual energy in reverse with divine timing. And that is somebody being your energy manipulating you through sexual advances, sexual encounters. So maybe in the past lives or past, look, there had to be an inner journey. Somebody had to go inward and see something about this, something about the growth, because it was a lesson that had to be learned. When you don't learn the lesson, it comes back each time. It comes back harder and harder and harder. That's what makes this heavy weight of what people consider a burden. It's not people, places, or things. It's your lessons that are revealed that people don't adhere to, and we're here to learn them. So that's what this burden was. It was somebody needing to tap into some type of healing energy in order to clear it, and they had to clear it out of their space, their body, their mind, from all places and times. Definitely was a struggle, but the growth was real. Yeah, look, let it go. Teaching, they learned the lesson. Now they have ultimate possibilities, or you have ultimate possibilities, because there's been a serious emotional release. Oof, don't fall. Look, I picked up this deck and spun them, and you have this Leo Puppet out here with this Gemini that they cross-pollinated with. It was in reverse. So maybe you're a Leo Gemini who cross-pollinated with somebody, some type of sexual energy here, some type of alliance, and it didn't go well for you. It didn't work out for you. Something in the community. And it doesn't have to be in your first house. It can be in any house in your chart. It's just you cross-pollinated with somebody who's not of the same light kind as you, not the same energy of you, and it's threw somebody off in the past, but you're back to balance, back to this Juno energy, this partnership. Yeah, there's a mystery surrounding a lot of 8th house communication here. Like, it was a journey. Maybe it didn't just go as smooth because of something in the community, some type of, look, rebirth. It was the perception of a rebirth. So there was a lot of anger put into motion with this Mars energy, but it was dignified strength. And then introspection, because Jupiter's coming out here with abundance, okay? So the masculine, we're picking up on masculine energy. We've already seen Venus out here. So it's definitely your partner. It's definitely a relationship. It's definitely something that's you've been looking into. It's definitely lessons that somebody has tapped into. The vision, the source. With the Aquarius and the collaboration with Neptune, which I think just went into a new cycle that hasn't been there in a while. If I remember correctly. There's a lot of changes. Yeah, that are being nurtured right now. Mercury's coming out with a message. The Divine's coming out with a message. It's about this karma, this structure that's coming. And there's 2 cards of Saturn out here. I'm just seeing Saturn swinging in like a home run on a baseball field, knocking whatever out of the park. Whoever, look, and this is something that's taken place since 2024. That's when this happened. Something about August 2024. August 29th. That could be the Leo's birthday I'm picking up on. Something happened around that year. Something from the 19th through the 29th with a Cancer maybe. Caused a lot of tension. It could have been during some type of Mercury retrograde, or review these dates. Maybe you have a journal. Maybe you've written something down, but there's something you need to go back to. This is going to be that entrance through that portal, through that door, that's going to show you something. I'm seeing a paper with a lot of black writing. You have some like teeny tiny red writing on the side with like a detailed note and some name and a date. And whoever it is, you have a marker in the book. It's pink. Okay, so yeah, there's some type of pinnacle moment where things are going to meet up. It's that point where it's that aha. It's like, oh my gosh, really? Type of moment. Show me who this is for. You could be born of the year of the rooster, and the Gemini's coming back out, okay? So definitely picking up on a Gemini that's born of the year. A Cancer in reverse, some type of Capricorn. These could be your signs if this is your reading, but it doesn't have to be. And then we're picking up on the year of the snake, okay? When are things going to shift out? There's a lot of rapid movement in your energy right now. It's something about the next 9 months is really going to show, okay? There's been a lot of delays, but it's not likely that there's going to be any more, okay? Yeah, next month you'll see all the delays are gone. Yeah, somebody needs to stop trying to control the timing of a situation, because everything is really going to take rapid movement in the month of September through January, stepping into that new year. So as you finish off this year, there's going to be a lot of stuff that shifts and changes, but it's like for the best, for the better. It's just the completion and the closing of what was once before. Show me the initials of the people that the reading is for. You have an N and an A. Dang fly messing with me. You have an A and a G. C and a K. L and E. S and N. U and P. M and E. So something about age. The name Ken is out here. Pen is out here. A cage. Gauge. Maybe that could be your name or somebody you're dealing with. Holy Father, any more messages of where this is going? Look, a lot of shadow work. It could have been rough. It could have been a lot. It's pushing you forward into this vibrational alignment. Like, you've jumped timelines. You just didn't do the work. It's like you did so much work in one area that you just like got to skip over a lot, but it was completed at the same time. It was because it was a lot of little lessons in there that was so that you could grasp this one big lesson, and maybe you finally grasped it before you had to continue on with these lot of little lessons. Okay, so yeah, you're using your intuitive powers now. We picked up on a message of that earlier in one of my shorts where somebody is now trusting all of their intuitive and psychic powers, especially when it comes to this vibration of love, because it's balanced. It's really balanced. This separation with the shadow work, whatever you separated from, this giant surrender was much needed. Something to do with your health. Maybe, yeah, all these lessons going in reverse wasn't helping your health. Maybe you're like, why? Why me? Why me? Why am I always sick? Why am I going through this? It's because them tiny little burdens again stacking up on you, okay? Your guides wanted you to feel it. They wanted you to remember it. Look, I'm telling you, your higher self's coming out like, hello, do you remember this? Can you see this? Do you remember how that felt? Enlightenment here, okay? Yeah, like I'm telling you, there's a lot of movement in your energy. You could be going around to water. Or maybe the water's because of the tears that you're releasing. When you come in alignment, like, so maybe you should say something like this. Sovereign soul, and I am a sovereign soul in a sovereign body. I'm releasing anything that is standing in the way, grief, loss. It's keeping my energy blocked up from all time, plane, and existence. As above, so below. Because I'm seeing, like, when you do this and you draw back in your soul, back completely in your body from all planes, times, and space, like, it's whole again. It's bringing it back in. Like, this is going to, like, you had to do the work patiently, faithfully, and like, you done it. You hit your target. There was a big transmutation is what they want you to know. Play, relax, hooray, it's another day, okay? And it all boils down to the ego, that shaman's death. It's like the boundary of the egos. It's like you won't allow that side of you to come back out. Like you vanished it. It's just not happening again because you've had a renewal in your energy. Maybe you were acting like yourself because yourself was pieces and parts of your energy was stuck in places, times, people, arguments. I have this emperor coming out here who's making empowered choices, especially when it comes to finances, especially when it comes to this 10 of Cups, okay, where I have all that I've ever wished for in relationships. And I know that I deserve this security. I know that I deserve financial security as well. This is an emperor who is protecting what matters to him. He's also got very clear, cold, direct thought pattern right now. He's like standing in this Queen of Swords energy, like no cut, no chase. This man is manifesting what he desires, and he's doing it perfectly. A lot of situations surrounding finances because he is trusting and knowing that he's always safe and protected by the universe. Look, he's in transition to a more peaceful time, and he put a lot of work in to get this done, and everything that he needs is prospering right in front of his very eyes because of the work. Taking one step forward, the divine took 10 for him. This man is his own anchor. Whatever he's tapped into in his heart is his anchor. It's because he's finally in alignment with his true heart's desires, with his emotions. Yeah, there were a lot of restrictions because he wasn't sure of his place in the world in the past. There was a lot of ideas, but no direction. There were a lot of seeds planted, but no healthy soil to plant them in. No direction, okay? But we're picking up on, look, this person is staying in control of the details and realizing that the universe has brought them something in their life that they are very happy for, that it could even be a commitment with this Four of Wands. This person is going to make some type of decision without pressure because they're accepting their situation without resistance, okay? There's a lot of completion happening because the universe is bringing you who and what you need in your life. You're seeing the truth about every ending, every sword that was stabbed in your back in the past, okay? Every illusion, every bit of the confusion about why you went the direction you went, while things died off, while you embraced a new beginning, while you actually let go. It's because you could be this high priestess, okay? And you could be dealing with this emperor. You could be the emperor dealing with the high priestess. There's definitely been some type of ongoing battle to finances in your life. But you've been as strong as you needed to for as long as you needed to. You also healed yourself. You also healed that situation. And then you're tapping into a lot of love, okay? Look, and that's the truth. It's equal give and take. You're receiving and giving at a equal universal good where you're also being recognized for what you've achieved. And that's this divine love. It's this hidden wisdom. It's your partner. It's all new. It's brand new and it's just for you. And look, you could have needed and felt like you didn't have enough support in the past with this Five of Pentacles. That's like poverty. You have the King of Swords popping out with the Five of Pentacles where this person had to trust their ability to make the strongest decision that they could because, yeah, there was a lot of stress. There was a lack of inspiration towards their passion because this person did not know their place in the world, but they've rediscovered their vitality. Look, in the past, there could have been 3 cups knocked over, and they just didn't see the 2 that was left standing. They weren't looking in the right direction, and that was the 2 that the divine had prepared. It was a partnership. But this person and these people are actively holding true to their values. And there's a lot of good news coming because they've went through some type of initiation, some type of, look, where they're staying in the flow. They're getting, like, all cups are filled. 9 of cups, 10 of cups. That's wish fulfillment is strength. Look, this is strength in this love. She's done tamed the beast and sitting beside him at this point, petting him. Like, here, pretty kitty. Okay, now there's a lot of good news coming. Joyful opportunities. Because you're not indulging in things that are not for you, not your circus, not your monkey, because you've got a party to go and you're the life of it. Yeah, you're not in hermit mode. You're not sitting in the background like da-da-da-da-da. You're just moving forward. You're not blind to what's been going on. You're giving it a whirl. You gave something a whirl and it was in your heart and that was walking through that portal. And now you got the Midas touch, okay? You could be this homebody and everything you touch is like this golden energy. Even, look, with that, if you're this high priestess out here, you got this Midas touch when it comes to spilling the tea. And you're able to go any way the wind blows because you've mastered your destiny. And people are, I got to count these chickens again. Well, I always got to count the chickens out here. How come they get to unlock their mind and manifest anything that they want, anytime they want? It's because they're head over heels in love and they manifest from their heart. That's why. They cut all strings. They weren't attached to it. And people are, did you see what they did? Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Yeah, right. They jumped out of the fishbowl and did it anyways. Look, it's this forever young love. And somebody hit their target like, pow, easy. Now it's all golden. Easy does it. Look, you got this support system coming out here. And you're not even crying about it. You're like, yes, finally. Okay? Because you've called your power back, your authority. You know that you're a sovereign soul. You don't allow other people to affect your energy or your heart anymore. Look, we have this 44 coming out here again. With you choosing wisely, it's like, which way do we go, George? And you're like, I know. And then you're going to speak about it. That's brought hope into a situation. You're no longer, I'm telling you, if you were really trapped in the past in your mind, you're not anymore. Like that little seed grew. There was a disruption in your energy before, but it was all of this mental conflict. It could even come in with the moon. We just made it out of that full moon energy, but that moon could have helped you transform some type of memories of love into strength, into this spiritual strength, into a material strength, into a harvest, okay? Look, a firm foundation and achievements where people are envious because you patiently planned and just walked off, moved on, marched on, okay? Right into some type of wisdom, past all the suffering, past all the emotional loss, and then you got that partnership, okay? You have some type of material harvest really coming to you. Maybe you don't see it coming. It's like James and the Giant Peach type of energy, and then you open up the big treasure chest and la It's like gonna ring in your ears. You have 199 angel number. You could have recently suffered some type of root chakra imbalance, but it's being balanced back out. Yeah, look, there was an obstacle and a challenge. It's obstacles. It was challenges. Because that's healed. You got your power back past the temptation, okay? It's past life power and present day energy. And then the universe is coming out for your tomorrow. Like everything, look, you're just sailing along this ship in the sunshine, past the deception, past the envy. Because you know the truth. You got that sword of Archangel Michael backing you. He's like, no, you're not self-sacrificing anymore. You're moving past that energy. You're making proper decisions. And then voila. Something about that, okay? It's voila, it's love. It begins, it's flowing. All right, collective. Let's see. What else do the angels want to say about this? Any more? They want you to know that going outdoors will help clear out a lot of the old stagnant energy that could still be stuck. And it's going to also help you manifest things into your actual physical wants for your needs. It's going to help you amplify your energy. If you have animals, give them extra love right now, okay? There's some type of power that's coming from you. It's this mental force with this calmness. I'm hearing people's never seen you so calm before. It's because of this divine partnership. This could be your twin flame or your soulmate. That could be why, like, the unhealthy mirror of the ego had to vanish so the true mirror could appear, so that your soul could know you were, yeah, that twin soul could know you were near. Maybe so they could hear your eternal song of the soul, that lighthouse, that ringing, that, yeah, look, it's because you're connected by this, like, everlasting life, this acceptance, okay? They had to be able to accept it, to see it, to hear it, to aid in this transition for them to come forth to you, okay? So, there was a separation and a loss in the past. And you could have recently had a loved one cross over. They miss you. It could be on your father's side. An older gentleman. I'm seeing green button-down shirt, like a polo or something. Okay, but there's some type of astonishing surprise, miracle cures, spark of wonders, rapid healing. Okay, you called upon the angels in a time of need. You could have called upon them for a fresh start on a new project, so you could obtain some type of goals as well. You could have called upon them in April 7th. But there's an astonishing surprise happening for you, okay? A series of events is going to take place. I'm hearing starting with today. That's why everything is just so different in your energy, different around the world. I'm picking up on Kentucky. I'm hearing Minnesota, Wyoming. You're going places that are feared and untreaded. Maybe you're going to be traveling with me hearing all them states. Maybe you're just going to go like road trip with it being the summertime. Maybe you're taking out on vacation, but Archangel Michael's letting you know he's riding with you and going all the way. He's restoring some type of faith, some type of courage, some type of strength in your energy on Sunday. You could really like the energy of a sapphire, or maybe you should indulge in it, try it, use it, because it's going to help you bring in your manifestations. It's going to help you with this abundance, okay? You've got a lot of wealth coming in. You've got a lot of hope coming in, a lot of generosity, a lot of luck. Earned luck is what I'm hearing. 511, angel number 1551. Okay, as well. So when you're lonely or when you feel like you need courage and protection, the angels, Archangel Michael is telling you really to tap out, call on him. He'll be here with you until the end. It's some type of truth and love. It's increasing your faith. If you've recently got over an addiction, they're coming out telling you that they're purifying you through the fire. And you've had a lot of growth in your life, growth in your power already. It's freedom. You've even enhanced your pineal gland from where it once was, okay? And you're really going to start exploring a lot when it comes to your third eye, because you're going to see so many big changes. I'm seeing somebody's third eye just go. It's just like taking pictures like never before, or showing you memories and plays of things that's happened once before, and you just like, okay, what is this? What is that? Where does this come from? And then you're starting to realize your gifts and your talents and your abilities. Because you have something that's a beauty of God. They're like, there's some type of talent or divine, like, well, you could be an artist. You could appreciate beauty in all things, but it's your heart, okay? Everything that you pull some type of mega power from your heart, and it sets you apart from other people. Your compassion, I'm telling you, it's this change. It's the shift in your consciousness. It's light codes too. You could be, I'm hearing somebody is soon gonna start speaking in light language, or you do speak in light language. If not, get a coach. They're gonna help you, and it's gonna teach you so much about yourself, or just different dimensions and realms. Yeah, a lot of wisdom, a lot of inspiration is going to come from this. You could have recently seen an eagle as well. You hold a prophetic vision that you've yet to tap into. You're going to be known for this prophetic vision that you speak about, because something I'm hearing, very few even can tap in or know or hear about this, but they all are waiting for like it to unfold. They're all waiting for like the truth to be told on this vision. It's the spark of inspiration for you. There's some type of wisdom that you were given to solve complicated problems that are going to happen in the future, and that's what this prophetic vision is about. It's solutions for challenging times, okay, and times of predicaments in the world, like worldwide. Could have something to do geologically, like in the wilderness, in the woods, in the environment, maybe with all of the shifts and the change, the earthquakes and the things like that. Maybe you're going to hold a sacred vision of how, when, and where, and what people need to do to help themselves in this situation. Look, love and beauty of God, okay? And unconditional love. I'm telling you, you have some type of reflection and creative psychic ability here, and experiences that are developing, and this romance is developing as well. Something about a new moon could be when you get this prophetic vision as well. There's a lot of repair, especially in your family unit. If there were broken hearts, they've been healed. Yours and everybody's involved. You could be very clairaudient. The angels are telling you to tap into some source of music to raise your vibrations, so you can communicate things clearly about your prophetic vision that you're going to have, okay? This vision is going to help protect children and restore their spirits. Help them, guide them. Teach them. Something about the dreams and the vision, deep diving into them. Maybe you're going to tap into that side of it as well. In 1 week, you're going to see a lot of clarity. Maybe you're going to re-watch this reading, and it's going to show you a lot more, because once the doors open, you're going to be able to see a lot more about your own energy. Yeah, it's going to reveal a lot to you. A lot of logic and reason, a lot of perseverance, a lot of development. Harvest, order, intelligence. You're ready. They just want you to know you're ready for this part of your journey. You're definitely ready, okay? All right, collective. Any more messages, Holy Father? Tomorrow I'm going to come back on with a live for all the signs. I'm just going to start with one and just go down. So if you want to tune into that, I'm going to do it about this time tomorrow. But there's some type of suffering in order that you've released in order to get here. You've recognized it. And then you're just, it's this Kuan Yin energy, okay? With Lilith popping out here. You're like the first woman, the first lady. You hear the voice in the body and your soul. You chose life and the desire to live. You're the enlightened feminine energy that I'm picking up on. You go beyond beyond the norm, okay? You trust your intuition, and then you just move forward. You are the divine feminine, okay? So definitely a divine feminine, divine masculine reading out here. You're at the center of everything. Your light is illuminating, and it's very bright. You are okay with your body, and you love every inch of it. You could have felt in the past that something could have almost broken you, your mind, your body, your spirit, but then you just rose above it. You chose to step into more love, and they want you to know because of that, you're just more spiritually and financially abundant. You are provided for by heaven, and earth will be made, heaven will be made here on earth for you, because you're one with your soul, and your soul is part of the legacy of love. And your guys are coming out telling you that it's going to happen here on earth. You're going to feel like you have heaven on earth. Even if things are falling apart around you, you're going to get some type of true freedom where love just sets you free. I am married to my own soul, okay? And that's that twin flame. You could be marrying your own soul very soon. Yeah, because it's like you only tap into this frequency of love. That's the only language that you're able to compute anymore. Like, other things don't even make any sense. It's just like, excuse me, huh? What? Yeah. Okay, so you've had miraculous healing, and you're ready to heal. You're worthy of the healing. You're worthy of love, and your spiritual power is very, very strong. Every time you laugh, it just gets stronger is what I'm hearing. Like, they're like, you're like, this divine masculine and feminine is very, very, like, powerful. It's your looks, it's your actions. Like, people are like, whoa. I mean, they take a double take at you. Look, the goddess of the eternal flame. And each day the light grows brighter. It's the mystic of divine love. So they just definitely want you to know, if this is your reading, you're definitely moving in the energy of your twin. You're definitely moving into a relationship with your twin. You've definitely removed past life karma. And it's coming forward to where union is happening for this set of twin flames this lifetime. They definitely are coming into union. Isis is guiding and protecting this union, as well as sexual energy is sacred between this union. And there's a power in your prayer that's bringing things back to life. There could be, yeah. Your faith is coming back to life. You're making each moment count, too. Have a good night, collective. I was just sitting here going through these comments. Some of these people are ridiculous, but then the ones that are kind and nice, I appreciate you and thank you, and that's what's up.